All right, welcome back to the Mike and Mel show. I'm Mike, this is Mel, and we are siblings, brother and sister. So we are kicking off today with the new reel, and we're gonna go ahead and roll the reel, and we'll discuss it when we get back.
Number two. We get $80 real quick. And no $80.
What do you mean let me hold $80?
What you mean?
Why the hell are you asking me for money?
I can't borrow $80.
No.
I'm not even borrow. I need it. Can you just let me know? $80?
Why are you? I feel so offended that you're asking me for money. Why are you asking me for? Are you joking? You gotta be.
I feel offended that you can't let me $80. I just need 80.
Get out of here. That's weird. No, I'm not. No.
You're not even asking what I need it for. Or I just can't.
My money? What money? I got no money. What you mean? No.
You got $80 to lend me.
Not tonight. No.
Alright, bet.
What?
I'm gonna remember that.
What you mean?
I'm gonna remember that.
Hey.
I'm gonna remember that.
Thanks for watching the reel. We've just seen husband ask his wife for some money, only $80, but we don't know how much that is to them. But my first take on this is I don't believe in separate money. So if we've joined together, I think that our money is one, regardless of who makes more. And I think in a lot of situations when one partner makes more than the other, specifically on the woman's side, that they have a mentality to have the money separate. But it's not the same for everybody. So in my household, it's one pot, and regardless of what you bring to the table, it feeds everybody. So what's your take?
Well, I think that I disagree that if the woman makes more money, they want it to be separate.
Okay.
I don't think it matters necessarily I who makes more money. But I do agree with you that all of our money is combined in one pool, unless it's drastically different. And I don't mean that even like from the perspective of I'm the one making the most money. I feel like if I'm with someone who's making $1 million a year and I don't make $1 million a year, well, once we're married, full range, maybe. I
Okay.
just can't. I like contracts. Maybe if I were young getting married, but even I'm protective for the man too. So if he's making that much money, I think that it's fair to have a bank account that has plenty of money in it that we both have access to, but I'm not upset if he has 500,000 going somewhere else or going into investments or something.
Okay. All right. So you're commenting off of my comment.
Yes.
What is your thought about the real?
My thought about the real was she was wrong. I if my husband comes and asks me, I don't have one. If my husband comes and asks me for $80, I'll be like, oh, if I have the cash in my purse or my wallet, whatever, I'll be like, yeah, there's $80 in my purse. Go grab it. Or I'll be like, do we not have any money in the bank? Because I'll be
Yeah.
like, why do you have to ask me for 80? You should be able to go get it out of our money. I like the idea of joint.
Okay. So in this situation, they obviously had separate money. So speaking specifically to the situation, if their money is separate and she doesn't want to provide the cash that he asked for without even asking why or what it's for, like, and she's my wife, I would either need her to prove that she didn't have the money. I would question the entire relationship
I
at
would
this
question the
point.
entire
Yeah,
relationship.
like,
She gave me gold digger vibes.
yeah, like,
She gave me ungratefulness.
like I think it's time for her to go.
I do too. I do too. I do too. That's what she gave me. Now we don't even know the backstory. So
I don't even know the
we done
backstory.
given them a divorce and everything because you could be with somebody who is so frivolous with money. So frivolous. So now we've been married 15 years. The
Mm,
first 10 years, let's say his name is Jamal. Tisha and Jamal have been married for all this time. Jamal always spends money.
yeah, yeah.
She's not angry with him. She's not giving him attitude. She just knows when Jamal comes and says, hey, babe, you got $80? Jamal, I don't. I don't have $80. for your nonsense.
Okay. All right. I think you brought up a valid point that we don't know the backstory because I'm approaching it as myself,
Yes, yes,
and
yep. And you're not frivolous with money.
we don't know what they are going through. So yeah, I guess we always have to take things in context, and typically like when you see something like if someone sends you a text message, you read it based off how you feel at that point in time when you read it. So if you're pissed off, you read the message pissed off. They were having a good day. Now you done responded back with your pissed
Yeah,
offness,
yeah, yeah.
and you know,
Or you're a cynical person to begin with, or you overthink,
yeah.
or you're moody and shady. I had to preface the text the other day with I'm reading this and this is my energy
Uh,
so that it wasn't misconstrued on the other end.
yeah. Well, I guess that was a good. What's the
Prerequisite or
not
a
prerequisite?
precursor,
I forgot what the
a
words are.
preclude.
When you is the text that you read before whatever
Yeah,
what I'm trying to
yeah, in the book. In a book. It's like the
preface.
preface. I'm gonna go, yeah, 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 yeah.
But okay, but just to expand back what we were talking about because we did kind of go off on what our own energies would be, which would be to have a pot together, and that you said you wouldn't be mad if he had if he brought his money to the table and he had all his money on the side. Now, granted, like I own a business and the business has money and the business has money separate from my money. And until I move it into my bank account, it's the business's
Mhm,
money.
mhm.
And so, yeah, in those situations, I don't mind if that money is separate. Like uh, my wife had a business that she was running at one point in time, and that money had separate. That business had separate money. It's not our money until it moves out of the business's expenses.
Mhm.
So if it's not paying for the business, it's now in
I
our
think
butt.
a lot of y'all are gonna take what he just taught y'all and be like, "Baby, I don't have no money," because the money's gonna stay tied up in the business now.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, I don't take it out unless we need it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I just leave it in there. And so,
that's a whole other episode, I think, because I want to know why. Like, it doesn't make more money in a business account.
well, it's for the use of the business
Uh,
if the business needs it,
yeah, yeah.
and if not, then it's not getting spent because I do have a spender.
Yeah, yeah. In both relationships that I've been in, I started out. I've had joint bank accounts, and then I've had separate bank accounts, and I wouldn't say that I'm a control person, but I don't have a daily spending habit. So I don't go to a gas station every day. I don't spend money every single day. Uh, and I have an issue with anybody who has to spend money every single day.
Yeah, I I can outside of food, I can go months without spending
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't do that.
money.
But I definitely am not going to the corner store to buy a bottled water at $3.50 when I can get a case at $6.
Yeah, yeah.
And those little things are just annoying to me
Well,
enough.
a case at $6 falls into the grocery section, like food items.
Yeah.
So not,
Oh, that's true. But
but if it's convenient, then it's like retail expense. If
yeah,
I'm stopping to get a coffee and stuff like that every day, then that's a retail expense.
yeah.
Yeah. Versus.
I'm also a hypocrite because I will buy coffee every day. But water is water. Like if I could make I'm not
That's
throwing out any
that's all
plugs.
perspective.
I'm
That's
not throwing out any plugs on coffee unless I get sponsored.
yeah,
Otherwise, I'm not going to say where I drink coffee every single day. And Michael has his own place that he also likes coffee from. Again, willing to throw plugs if you sponsor us. It doesn't have to be financially, it could be with drinks. Uh, but I will spend money every day. And
hilarious.
my partner may also be upset with that.
Yeah, 'cause I think that's all perspective because there's There's difference in
Because if
water
he doesn't
and
drink
men.
coffee, then he won't understand why I want to drink coffee every day.
True. And
Yeah.
if you're buying gourmet coffee that, $4 or $5 a cup, that's expensive over time. If you think about the compounding aspect of it.
Yep.
But anyway, I think that's a good enough rant for today, and we're going to go ahead and seal this off. See y'all next time.
Peace out.